Pouring from an empty cup every day, luckily, is not a permanent thing. It's also not natural. It's what we learned. It's actually natural for you to have a full cup. The cup gets drained every day when we give attention to negative thought forms and when we talk to ourselves negatively, when we're mean to ourselves through how we think about ourselves. Thoughts come and go, but you don't have to give attention to the thought forms that arise and go away that are very negative about you or others. Thoughts that come about fears about the future or shame and guilt about the past, we are free to let them come and go. When we attach to them and identify with them, that starts to drain us of our energy. If we're constantly giving attention to negative thoughts, then we're going to feel very, very drained. Even just setting a timer every hour to just listen to your favorite playlist or to just consciously breathe for about 30 seconds is going to drastically shift a lot and fill your cup up more and more. And then you're going to respond from that full cup more often. Parenting from a full cup can be as normalized for you as parenting from a depleted cup, to the degree that you start now to be intentional about prioritizing your inner peace and your joy throughout the day, slowing down more, breathing more, touching grass more, going outside for a walk more. All of this sounds like I don't have time for this, but yes, we do. We create time to get on TikTok, Netflix, and all of these other things. We can create 30 seconds every couple hours to consciously breathe. We can create time, 30 seconds, 1 minute increments every couple hours or every hour to release tension consciously by stretching, hitting a couple yoga poses. We can. And when we do prioritize our peace, your life transforms. You are enough for them, for your children, and you are perfect just the way that you are in your evolution, always growing, always learning, always evolving. And you'll be able to parent from that awareness. It's not enough that I'm aware of that. It's not enough that I'm aware that we out here in the world are aware of your awesomeness. What matters is when you give yourself permission to be aware of that. And it's hard to do that when you're operating from guilt, shame, etc., from those levels of consciousness. But once you start to prioritize your peace more and more each day, you're going to be operating more from a higher level of consciousness and have access to seeing yourself from a higher level of emotional intelligence. And then you're going to be able to notice more positive thoughts arising, more optimistic thoughts arising about you and your future that it feels like you don't have access to until peace becomes a priority. Because you're always thinking the thoughts are always in alignment with your level of consciousness. So if you want to see yourself the way I see you and the way that love sees you, and if you want to see yourself as the amazing parent that you are and how amazing you are just the way you are, and if you want to parent from that version of yourself, from your favorite version of yourself, you don't really have to change or be fixed. You just have to be intentional about filling up your cup, which is always already full. So then what you really just have to do is no longer drain your cup by giving attention to negative thought forms, letting them come and go, calling BS on the negative thoughts that come and go. And that's going to be how you start to take your power back. And you're going to start seeing yourself parent from that full cup more often. And we really talk about this in a practical way and really start to experience more of this in real time with our own children. For those of you who are going to be in the first cohort of Release and Rebirth, I'm only taking 6 people. It starts November 5th. If you want more info, direct message me.